Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a unique concept, and I just wanted to show you what I was working on. I think this here, you guys are gonna like it. Okay, if you're interested in this video, let's get into the video. Okay. We're going to start off using this lantern. I purchased this lantern from the Dollar Tree or the Dollar and Up Tree. So let's make this lantern beautiful. All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let's see what I want to do first to it. I think I'm going to put the items in here that I want to use. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this Spa Cherry Blossom body wash and we're going to put it in here just like this. When you're putting it in here, you're going to have to put it at an angle in order for it to fit, because they fit snug in here. Just like that. The next thing we're going to put in here is the Cherry Blossom Scent Body Scrub. So, let me see how I got these in here the last time, because they fit really snug in here. They're going to fit in here just like that, guys. Snug. This is gonna rock a little bit, so we're going to put some glue dots on here to keep it from moving. Let me see. Get my glue dots out. I wanted to do something kind of different to take to my vendors event. So I wanted to bring you guys along with me so that you can see what I'm working on. So that's what I'm doing now. Just right now what I'm doing is, let me see, make sure you can see. I'm applying glue dots so that the body scrub can attach to the body wash back here. Like I said, it's not going to fall out and it's not going to go this way. But with the body wash, we're going to have to secure it. So let me see if I can get some glue dots under it. I'm going to lift it up a little bit. I should have put them on first. That's on that side. And let me put one on the other side. Because I tested it, I bought the lanterns and then I tested to see what I had that would go inside of here, and these little, the body wash and the body scrub go in here perfectly, guys. I'm gonna take one and put on the back. I have glue dots. I just put the glue dots under the bottom of the body scrub, not the body scrub, but the body wash, so it can adhere to the bottom of this little lantern. So what I'm doing now is I'm sticking a glue dot right here on the back to hold it in place right here so it doesn't move. Like I said, they're not gonna fall out of the sides because they're secure and they're pretty tight. I mean, at first they was wiggling around in there, but you see how nice they're in here now? They're not going anywhere. You just have to secure it with glue dots. All right. This is an easy, simple concept. There we go. It's a little bit better so you can see. This is an easy, simple concept. You see how nice that's sitting in there? Nice and straight, and it's not going anywhere. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to decorate it. So I've already made one bow, but I haven't tried it on here yet because I want to see how big I want the bow. Let's see if it's big enough. And see if I need to tie more string on the bow to get it to stay on this lantern like I want it. And the only thing I'm doing is I'm taking the bow and tying it around this little knob here. That way, when your customer gets it, they can choose to take this bow off or to use it for something else. If they want to change up the seasons and use the lantern. So once they take these out, they can use this lantern to put a candle in here and use it for different seasons in their home. And they can also do the same thing with the bow, how I'm going to place the bow around it. Sometimes when I do lanterns, I take ribbon and I attach it to the bow or some jute or something like this, the brown jute, or this little ribbon string here, the string that go on balloons. I take that and attach it to here so I can put around here. Or I use the same type of ribbon, which I don't know if I'm gonna need it just yet, and attach the bow to the lantern. So let's see how big this bow is, and it's gonna determine whether this bow is big. Let me see what it looks like, because it's gonna determine whether I want to keep this bow on here or do something else. With this one, I'm going to do something else to it. I'm not just gonna put a bow on here. I'm going to probably add some floral. So let me see what it's gonna look like so far. See if I want these tails to be how I want the tails to go, the little spikes. You know, I call tails spikes sometimes, so if you hear me saying spikes, that's what I mean. And right now what I'm doing is I'm just making the spikes stand up so it gives the bow a little bit more pizzazz. Making sure I got this ribbon on here like I want it. I think I got it backwards, but I'm gonna find out. So right now, the only thing I'm doing is I'm fluffing out this bow. So this is what it's looking like so far. Probably gonna curl these a little bit so they're not sticking out so much. I think I had this bow on here wrong, y'all. Oh, there it goes. That's how I want it right there. I want it to go just like that. I want the spikes to be kind of cascading around, like sticking out around, but not too much onto the, wait a minute. Yeah, I got it on wrong. I had it turned the wrong way. I want it to be turned so you can see the merchandise inside of here. So let's see. Yeah, I had the lantern turned around wrong. So with these, I'm just gonna probably wrap this around here, but I'm gonna do what I wanna do to it first before I do all of that, before I secure it more. So this is what it's looking like now. You can choose to leave it like this, but I want to do something else to it to make it a little bit more prettier. Not to say this isn't pretty. So if you wanted it like this, you can leave it like this and it actually will sell. It looks nice, but I'm gonna do a little bit of extra because I'm being extra to it. And I'm gonna work with these floral. And I purchased these from the Dollar Tree. And the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these picks off. Take my wire cutters and cut the picks off. Sometimes when I do lanterns, I take two like this. Let me show you. I take two of these, like this. And then I tie my bow. And then I take not wire ribbon, but the floral wire, and attach these two together. Then I tie my bow around it. And then I take a zip tie or some ribbon that matches the bow, and I put it around like this so that the lantern has this part of the floral hanging down like this, and it's at an angle cascading. But I do that when I'm decorating for my home. So with this, I'm choosing to use it in another way. So let's cut these picks off. And these are my wire cutters. I always say when you're cutting your floral picks off, make sure that you are using your wire cutters, because you don't want to use your scissors to mess up your scissors like I did. I've messed up plenty of scissors like that, and you don't want to do that. I mean, I messed up my good expensive scissors doing that. So this has glitter everywhere. So let's see where I want to place these inside of here before I glue them in. I'm going to take some picks and I'm just going to attach them in. But what I'm doing is I'm making sure that I put the picks, when I glue them in, I'm going to glue them to the ribbon. That way I'm not attaching it to the lantern. So if they want to use the lantern for something else besides Christmas, they can just unhook it from the Chanel stem or pipe cleaner and choose another type of ribbon and use it for something else. Or if they don't want ribbon, they don't have to use the ribbon. So we're going to go all around here, just trying to see where I want to place these. And like I said, you want to be sticking the floral, you want to be sticking it to the ribbon when you're gluing it on. I have my glue gun over here. It's already looking pretty, guys. And I haven't even glued nothing down, and I really like it so far. This piece here don't want to, let me see, why is it not, oh, there it go. I don't know why it wasn't detaching. So with this, I might stick this here. Attach this over here. Attach this up here with this, and then maybe this with that. Attach this down here. It's looking so pretty, y'all. I must say. This little girl is pretty talented. I don't usually toot my own horn, but sometimes you just have to give yourself a little bit of credit and thank God for the gift that He gave you, you know? If He gave you an eye for things, or that if you do floral arrangements and He gave you an eye for it, everybody don't have that. So thank God for that gift that He gave you. And it's okay to know that you're good at something. Nothing's wrong with that. It's not that you're bragging. It's not that you're just thankful for the gift that God gave you. And don't let nobody make you feel bad about that. you're good at something, you're good at it. Because there's some things I'm not good at, so. All right. Kind of iffy about this piece here, y'all. I think I'm gonna put, let me just glue them on, because that way I can see what I'm doing a lot better. This stuff is getting everywhere. And the only thing I'm doing is I'm taking some hot glue, sticking right here on the end, and this is my high temp glue, and this glue will burn you up if you're not careful. And I'm just gonna hold it in there and stick it a little, just like this. I'm sticking it in just like that. Let me bring you. Sticking it in just like that onto the ribbon and not on the lantern. Let's see, I want another thicker piece. Let me put on this side maybe. And these little pieces right here, don't throw them away. Because sometimes when you're working with floral, you need longer pieces. Like this is a long stem, and you can use something else to attach to this to stick into something else. So don't throw these away, you save these. All right, where do I want to put this one? I think I'm gonna stick it right there, guys. Like I said, you want to stick it to your ribbon, not to the actual lantern, because we're trying to preserve the lantern. You know, sometimes I use my glue dots, but this time I wanted it to stay a little bit, even though it will stay with the glue dots, but I'm just using another method with this. And I wanted you guys to see it. All right. That's looking pretty. So that's what it's looking like so far. And I've only put 2 picks in there so far, and it's looking like that. All right, let's see where I want to stick this. Even if I use these, I don't even know if I'm gonna use these or not. May not even need these because they're so big. All right, let me see. Cut this pick here down a little bit, it's too long. You know, when I learned to do wreaths, I don't know if you heard my daughter on the video saying, my mom does wreaths too, but I do wreaths. When I went to school for wreaths, so when I took some classes on that, they always said, what you do to one side, you do to the other side. So when you're working with floral, always remember that. And that way you have some balance. Okay, I'm just putting my glue on here. Really pretty, guys. I'm liking this, y'all. I'm liking it. Look how it's looking so far. So cute. I think I want to stick this one right in that hole there. And I think I'm going to stick it right there in that hole. So like I said, we're sticking it on the ribbon. You don't want to stick it on your lantern. So I went back to watch a couple of my old videos, and YouTube had put some kind of something called an auto dub onto my videos. I don't know if you've heard it when you clicked on one of my videos, but I didn't do that to the video. YouTube was doing some kind of auto dubbing thing, and what that does is it puts your video in someone else's voice, and sometimes the video is saying stuff you didn't say. So if you're hearing my videos do that, that has nothing to do with me. I tried to put in the settings so that it doesn't happen again if you've heard that, but I don't know why they're doing that to our videos. So if you're hearing that on some of my videos, will you comment on the video that under the video that you hear that auto dubbing, which is not my voice, is someone else's voice and is actually saying stuff that I did not say, and all kind of stuff on the videos. I had to end up deleting a video that I had like 400 views on the video, and I had to delete the whole video and upload it again just to get that off my video. So if you're hearing that, can you please let me know down in the comments that you're hearing that on that video, so that I can do something in the settings so that that can't show up on my videos, because I think that's very annoying. And I don't know why they did that to my video like that. I was not very happy about that. Okay, so now we're gonna put some in the top. Okay, where's the front? I was like, what in the world is this? I don't know what made them possess them to do that to, you know, the videos like that. That was horrible. And let me know if you're a content creator and you make videos. Let me know if that's happened to you. I'm just trying to see if it's just me, or is it happening to anybody else? I know I was researching it because I didn't like that they did that. I know sometimes you want your videos to be posted in other languages, which is fine, but I didn't like the fact that that video was saying stuff that I did not say, saying stupid on the video and all of that, and I don't talk like that, so I don't know, I didn't like that. And if you know and you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that I don't talk like that. So that was just crazy when I heard that on the video like that. Let's see where I want to stick this other thing of berries at, y'all. I think I'm gonna stick them right here. I wouldn't have never knew that my videos was doing that if I wouldn't have went back one day and just sat there and watched my videos. So this is what it's looking like so far, guys. Really pretty. Really pretty. I really like it. Like I said, I'm trying to just come up with some new things to add to my table during my vendors event. I did a couple videos with, you know, like hand soaps and lotions and stuff like that. But I wanted to add, you know, a little bit more extra things to my table. I'm gonna sit down right there. I'm gonna put that pick right there. I'll put another glue stick. That glue stick is out. My little glue gun is so old. This thing is all beat up, but it still gets hot and it still does what I need it to do. So I'm not getting rid of it. I'm not. You ever heard of something if it's not broken, don't worry about it. Nothing to fix if it ain't broken. That ribbon looks, that's that stuff, that floral coming out through that ribbon is so pretty, y'all. That's what it's looking like. And I'm probably gonna take a pick and stick right in here just to cover up this. And like I said, what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna take it, let's do that now. Let's do that now. I'm gonna take it and put it around the thing here, so that you know you don't see that, but the customer can take that off. This side look a little bare over here, so I gotta do something to make it look a little bit, okay, that's gonna do it. Let me add this little piece on here. And the only thing was I bought two floral stems from the Dollar Tree to get the design, get the look that I want to fill the lantern on top. Some people take a piece of foam, and they attach it to the lantern up top. But because I wanted my client to be able to use the lantern for another idea if they wanted to, I chose not to do that. I just chose to wrap it around. So, there we go, guys. Really nice. I love it. So pretty, y'all. All right, let me put a little piece back here on the back. I don't even know if I'm gonna put a piece on the back because I want them to be able to see that they can take that off. Do I have any more picks? Okay, so I'm not gonna put no more on here. let's say for instance you wanted longer ribbon. You could have left the ribbon long enough to go down in here, go down. Okay, I think we're done with this one, guys. I was trying to see if I wanted to do one more for you guys. In a different theme, of course. Okay, you guys, this is our finished product. I hope you like it. Like I said, if you want to make your bow bigger, you can make your bow bigger. But because my lantern was very small, I chose not to make it too enormous. So what I did was I put a cute little simple bow on here, stuck some picks in to design it, and this is what we get. A cute little Christmas concept. Like I said, these items fit in here perfectly. They don't wobble around, and it take a little bit of time to take them out of here. So if you want to have your bow cascading down, if you want to take rhinestones or something and put on here, you can. Like I was going to put this on here, but I decided not to do it because, you know, I just wanted something simple, a more rustic look because of the type of gold that we're using. So I hope you guys like it. If you're new to my channel, please consider like, comment, and subscribing. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. If you're one of my oldest, thank you so much for tuning back into this video, because you guys already know that I love you guys. Thank you for always supporting me. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you to all my new subscribers for joining my YouTube family. I'm very honored that you would decide to click that subscribe button to be a part of my YouTube family. I have a lot of knowledge, and I'm more than happy to help you with anything that I can. If you want to ask me something, just leave it down in the comments, and I'll get back to you. All right, into the next video, you guys. You have a safe and wonderful day. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll know every time I upload a video. All right, into the next video. Bye-bye.